What's going on, guys? It is Sahaki, and today we are unboxing my new keyboard, the SK64, and I am really excited about this keyboard. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first going to get this pretty generic box. It says Skyloom across the front, which seems to be a pretty popular keyboard manufacturer. Alrighty, so we have the SK64 in all its glory. Very nice. Just gonna put this to the side for a second. And then we are going to open this up. USB-C cable. And a box with unidentifiable contents. Alright, so you are now viewing the full contents of the package. First of all, we have the manual, USB-C cable, key puller, switch puller, and also, and I really like this part, they included 3 extra keycaps for if you are using Mac OS. I mean, if you look at my Diria keyboard for comparison, you can just see there is no contest. Like the SK64's case is easily like twice as thick as the Diria DK61's case. And speaking of thickness, the keycaps are also great. They're made out of 85% PBT, and as you can see, the walls are super nice and thick. They're double shot, but unfortunately they're not shine through. The next thing about this keyboard is the switches. These are Gateron optical switches. And some people like these because they feel not a lot, but a good deal smoother than normal switches just because they don't need the metal contact. And theoretically they're also more durable because they don't need to hit a metal contact again. Since there's so little types of Gateron optical switches, I believe it's just 5, red, brown, blue, yellow, speed silver, I think that's it. Even though this keyboard is hot swappable, there's not really that many options that you can go through. However, I do like that it's hot swappable because that way I can lube the switches. And I got mine with Gateron optical browns. These are actually my first tactile switch, surprisingly. But anyway, they sound pretty good. Or I should correct myself, they sound good until you get to the stabilizer keys. Okay, so those stabilizers are absolutely mortifyingly bad. I mean, like even to someone who hasn't used that many keyboards, you can tell they're like really loud and kind of like tappy, which is really not what you want in a stabilizer because the switch is the thing supposed to be making the sound and the stabilizer is just supposed to be silent. So if you can hear this, and then you compare it to this keyboard, which has lube stabilizers. The difference is it's monumental, to be honest. And that is probably one of the main flaws of this keyboard. And it seems to be kind of a strange shortcoming of a lot of high-end keyboards, like Masterdrop's keyboards. Stabilizers are disgusting. So I will definitely be lubing or replacing these stabilizers. So what's kind of interesting about this keyboard is that the keycaps are not your conventional OEM or cherry profile. I believe they're actually XDA profile. Yeah, you can clearly see that this cherry profile escape key is way taller than this SK64 escape key. And this is actually kind of annoying because I meant to mix and match the keycaps and be able to use like these cool red ones as accent keycaps, but unfortunately that is not going to be possible because of their profiles. I mean, like, you technically could if they're the same stem, but the difference in height would just be so big, it would not look good and it would not feel good. So overall, I think it looks super nice. There's two colors you can get it in. I have the darker colorway, which is dark gray, slightly lighter gray, and then some red accents. I really like this color. It reminds me a lot of the GMK Oblivion keycap set because of the two tones of gray. But yeah, I think it looks really awesome. And then the other colorway will have white alphas, like these ones, and then it will have lighter gray modifier keys, and also red accents. Alrighty, so I've turned the lights down pretty dim. I only have one lamp on, and this keyboard is not super bright. I mean, it's mostly just because that the keycaps are not double shot. I think if you plopped some like pudding keycaps on there, or even just backlit keycaps, it would help a lot with the lighting. But right now it's pretty dim, to be honest. It'll be nice at night and it'll help you find your correct keys, but during the day you're probably not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. Alright, so it is time for the most important part of the video. I was kidding. Okay, anyway, it's time for the sound test, and just as a reminder, these are Gateron optical broad switches, unlubed, and disgusting stock stabilizers. So here we go. Alright, so luckily, the reason I actually got the SK64 is because my Diria DK61 was starting to glitch out and basically just die inside. So I've already lubed the stabilizers inside that one with dielectric grease, so we're going to take the stabilizers out and put them into the SK64. Alrighty, so I finally finished replacing all the stabilizers. They were not coming out because they were, like the wires were facing up the board and the LEDs were like ridiculously large, so they like couldn't come out. It's really annoying. But yeah, I managed to get all of them out eventually, and it sounds way better. Alright, that was another product review on the Sahonki channel. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. If the video sucked, don't subscribe. Leave a dislike and tell me why in the comments. Alright, thanks, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and also, I'm going to do an extended sound test, so stick around for that if you want, or if you don't have time. Have a good day. Alright, these are Gateron optical brown switches, stock stabilizers, lubed with dielectric grease, and this is a 250 word typing test on typings.gg.